Alright, today we've got August the 21st. Don't be miserable in advance. The musing for today is: it's ruinous for the soul to be anxious about the future and miserable in advance of misery, engulfed by anxiety that the things it desires might remain its own until the very end. For such a soul will never be at rest. By longing for things to come, it will lose the ability to enjoy present things. That was from Seneca, Moral Letters. And the note is: the way we nervously worry about some looming bad news is strange if you think about it. By definition, the waiting means it hasn't happened yet, so that feeling bad in advance is totally voluntary. But that's what we do, chewing our nails, feeling sick to our stomachs, rudely brushing aside the people around us. Why? Because something bad might occur soon. The pragmatist, the person of action, is too busy to waste time on such silliness. The pragmatist can't worry about every possible outcome in advance. Think about it. Best case scenario: if the news turns out to be better than expected, all this time was wasted with needless fear. Worst case scenario: we were miserable for extra time by choice. And what better use could you make of that time? A day that could be your last. You want to spend it in worry? In what other area could you make some progress while others might be sitting on the edge of their seat, passively awaiting some fate? Let the news come when it does. Be too busy working to care. All right, what can we take from this? For us not to worry before the time comes. There's a quote that this musing made me think about two quotes. The first one is: prepare for the worst, hope for the best. I think part of worrying can be useful and useful in the sense that if it makes us prepare for something that we are worried about, something that is actionable, that can put us in a better position, this is useful worry. For example, if we have a test that we need to prepare for, if we have a task that needs to be done, we can either worry about it or we can worry about it and do something about it, such as prepare for the test or the presentation. And by us actioning on our worry, we can actually alleviate some of that worry because we are doing something that is within our control to alleviate that. But if it is worry that we do not have an impact on changing the outcome of the situation, then it's useless, right? We cannot worry about what somebody thinks of us, unless of course we're contributing to their perception of us through our actions or our words or whatever. But we cannot worry how people respond to a situation. We can only worry about how we respond to a situation and what we do in a specific time when something happens. The other quote that it reminded me of was one from Marcus Aurelius in Meditations, where it says, enjoy this moment, for this moment is your life. It's not entirely related, but another aspect and another angle of us worrying about things that we cannot control is that it takes away from the present moment, which we can choose to enjoy, right? And if we're constantly worrying about things that are going to be happening in the future, that is taking away from the good things that are happening right now, right? And of course, we have a tendency to always have rose-colored lenses, when we think about our past. Not always, but oftentimes. And we wonder to ourselves, why didn't we enjoy the moments, when we could have, instead of having spent it worrying about what's going to happen in the future. So I think to sum it up, worry can sometimes be beneficial. It can sometimes be useful if it is going to drive us to actions that will improve the outcome of the thing that we are worried about. But if we are worried about situations that may occur in the future which we do not have control over, this is not fruitful worry. So if we read the passage one final time, it is: don't be miserable in advance. And it says it's ruinous for the soul to be anxious about the future and miserable in advance in misery, engulfed by anxiety that the things it desires might remain its own until the very end. For such a soul will never be at rest. By longing for things to come, it will lose the ability to enjoy present things. That's it.